Hello, everybody, and welcome to a kind of impromptu live video. You're probably not watching this live, but it's a Sunday night. I am kind of feeling just like going on here and sharing some of my secrets, if you will. There's a website I really like to use a lot, and I don't talk about it enough. So I'm like, hey, let's just make a whole video about it. And that website is hamiltonbook.com. They always have a lot of goodies when it comes to buying physical media on the cheap. So I am just going to kind of show you what deals they currently have to offer right now. Because there are a lot. There are a gambit. There are 4Ks. There are Blu-rays. There are Steelbooks. There's just a little bit of everything. And I love seeing that. Got a couple people in here. Hey, Collector Movie Man, how's it going? Let's kind of go through what stuff they have to offer, though, shall we? Because I don't know if you can see this. I have 3 items in my cart currently. Let's see if I remember which ones I put in there, because this was a while ago. I looked on here and I'm like, dang, there's some good deals. Let's just make a video and share about all these. First one I'll do, because it's very cheap, Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life. For $6 for a 4K Steelbook, you're never going to find it any cheaper. So if you want this movie in your life, I would get it now. I have the first one on Steelbook. I do not have The Cradle of Life. It's a close call. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. It's been a very long time since I've seen Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life, so I don't know if I'm going to pick that one up or not. But one that if you don't have, you probably should, because it's $2.50 a season. That is Rick and Morty seasons 1 through 4. I have every single season individual, and season 3, 4, 5, and 6 are on Steelbook. 1 and 2 aren't. But if you don't have this in your life, look at this price. Originally $80, and now it's $10. You're never going to find it that cheap ever again. If you are a Rick and Morty fan and want to have all of this in your life, you never know when the streaming studios are going to either A, take stuff off just without warning, or B, edit some episodes. They do that with South Park and The Simpsons. It might happen with Rick and Morty. Odds are it probably will happen to Rick and Morty. So if you want to have that in your life, buy it now. $10 for 4 seasons of great television. Can't really go wrong there. We got a few more people in here. What's up, Hall & Oates? How's it going? Hey, Stacy, what's going on? Yeah. Those are the best seasons 1 through 4. Yeah, exactly, man. I don't know why you wouldn't get it. What's up, Cool Cats? I'm also live on TikTok. So if you ever see me like going over here, I'm just looking over there just for chat. What site is this? hamiltonbook.com. Let's in fact go back and start scrolling again. There are a lot. There's 1,135 items to look at. I'm not going to go into each one. Like Adore, first one I'm skipping, sorry. But Snake Eyes, I think Snake Eyes is one to look at. This movie came out, what, 2 years ago? Didn't do that well in theaters because it came out during COVID. Is this right? Am I right? Is it 2021? In my brain, I'm either thinking this came out 2021 or 2019, but I know it didn't do that hot at the box office. I'm not a big G.I. Joe fan. I heard okay things about this movie, but this Steelbook does look cool. And for $8 on a 4K Steelbook, again, that's kind of hard to beat. I don't think you're going to beat that price ever. I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one, if I'm being honest. Out of all 3, I think I'd rather get Snake Eyes than Tomb Raider 2, but that's just me. One that I already have in my collection, but I'm kicking myself because for $10, I could have had A Quiet Place Part 2. Very minimalistic Steelbook here, but also very, very nice. I like the simple aspect when it comes to my Steelbook art designs. Here's what the back looks like. The J card. I won't show you the back of the Steelbook on this site. Exhilarating. I don't know. I feel like I want to rewatch this movie. And since there is, in 2025, there's a planned prequel and sequel to this movie coming up, I don't know. I guess I don't know why I wouldn't go and try to rewatch it. Again, I already have this. If you also want to have this, there you go. Now's the time to get it. Let's see here. What other comments do I have in here? hamiltonbook.com, exactly. Just a lot of people joining. That's cool over here. Godzilla vs. Kong. It's a 3D Blu-ray import. $8 isn't a bad price for sure. I don't know what region it's going to be. I wonder if it says that on the back here. Because it's a 3D Blu-ray, and I would not think if it's a region B, it would work in your player, but it doesn't say anywhere. I don't see a region A, B, or C. but it's just Canadian. It's a Canadian release. That means it's region A. You're good to go if you want some Godzilla versus Kong in your life. Right? Skywalker Pass, the Mule, it was okay. $8 for a 4K is not a bad deal. But here are some more goodies. We get some Arrow Video people, some boutique label love, and for $8 for Flatliners, excuse me, excuse me, that's an amazing deal. I have this, otherwise I would buy this. I'm 90% sure I have Flatliners. Maybe I'm looking at my stuff right now. I actually don't own the Arrow Video Flatliners. I have the Steelbook of Flatliners. Ooh, I might be adding this to the cart real quick. Look at all those special features, man. I think I need to have this. Joel Schumacher joint. I mean, I have it. I think I need to have it twice. Let's add that sucker to the cart, please. Thank you. Look at that. We're all finding deals here. Nothing wrong with that. We got Wilkie here. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Corey, my arch nemesis. We meet again. Oh, boy. Very, very fun. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. I was literally just going to do this while I watch Sunday Night Football, and I'm doing that anyway. I'm just doing it with an audience, which is always fun for me. But we got a Steelbook, folks. We have 31 Rob Zombie joint. I have this one. But for $6.95, if you don't have this one, I still haven't watched the movie. But the Steelbook, it's a Lionsgate Steelbook. So it comes with a slipcover. The artwork on this is phenomenal. Again, Rob Zombie is pretty miss for me. I think I've only liked a couple of his movies in his filmography. But what I do like are the making of documentaries that he puts in his films. They're always so extensive. This is a 2-hour making of for the movie 31. I want to say his version of Halloween had a 4-hour documentary on it. And I think 3 from Hell had like a 2-hour, 2.5-hour documentary on it. Just seeing the making of process on any movie is exciting for me. So I will definitely recommend that. Here's another Arrow Video, One-Arm Boxer. I don't have this. I don't know anything about this movie. So let me know in the chat if you have seen it and if it's any good. And if it is, I'll think about getting it because $8, again, you're not going to find it any cheaper. Captain Marvel, don't know MFA, Ricken's Festival, Star is Born for $8. Not a bad price for the 4K. I have the Steelbook, but that's not a bad price. We have some Arrow Films stuff, or Arrow Academy. What is this? Arrow Academy. I've not heard of Gas Food Lodging, but again, $8. I do like the sub-label of Arrow Academy. Nothing too crazy there, but there is another making of documentary I saw right there. 95. Very, very cool to see. Probably not picking that one up if I'm being honest. I'm looking to spend less than $50 today because, you know, it's the season to buy for others and not just myself. Becky is a good one. I thought it was just okay. There's a Ronin Flicks version. This is not that, but for $5, I feel like Becky's worth $5. Richard Jewell, I've been meaning to watch. This is one of the ones that's in my cart because I have not seen this yet, and I have just been intrigued to watch it, man. What website is this? What website is this? This is hamiltonbook.com. I think you can see it like right up there. Or I guess you can't. Right up there, hamiltonbook.com. What site? Okay, let's keep on looking. There we go. And hopefully it... Oh no, I picked up my phone and the picture's ruined over here on TikTok. Here we go. Okay, Crimes of Grindelwald, $8, 3D Blu-ray. Are there a lot of people out there that still collect for the 3D format? I'm not sure. I know I am not one of them, even though I do have a lot. Speaking of Ronin Flicks, here is a Ronin Flicks pick for $6. Not just one movie, 2 movies. The Legend of Fong Sai-yuk 1 and 2. I wonder if this is the Ronin Flicks one. I don't think it is. No, this is Quiver. Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. Broadcast Signal Intrusion? Nope, haven't heard of that. Or that, or that. Another Arrow, A Ghost Waits. Don't know anything about this movie. What the heck is this? Who's on here? A lot of people I've never heard of before. Yeah, I have no idea. And there's not a lot of information on here, which makes me a little nervous to pick that one up. Night of the Living Deb, next, 24 by 36. And here's a biggie. Here is a biggie. The Hills Have Eyes 4K for $12. I have the big box set, but of the Blu-ray, not the 4K. So I kind of want to get the 4K for $12 and put that in the set. And spoilers, this is the one that's in the cart. This is the one that I saw and I'm like, should I make a video about this? Because there's a lot of good boutique stuff on here right now. And I stopped after the first page. So a lot of these I'll be looking at for the first time, but this is the one where I'm like, okay, for $12, I don't know how long it's going to be at this price. That seems like the gimmiest of all gimmies for sure. Aquaman for 8, Red Angel for 12, another Arrow video. I got this one with a horror pack blind box, so I don't think I need that. Lovecraft Country Season 1, Legends of Tarzan, I wasn't a fan of. Shazam 3D, $8 seems about right, I guess. George Carlin, Hellboy, Day of the Warrior, Cat o' Nine Tails, another $12 one. This is a movie I have not seen. I'm just getting into like the giallo genre, and I know that this is a good one. Anything Dario Argento is going to be one that I should check off that list. I have The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and I haven't seen that yet either. I just need to dig more into his stuff for sure. I think I've only seen one Argento movie, and I need to change that. Absolutely, I do. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to get during this sale, even though $12. I don't know if I'm going to find it any cheaper. So I'll think. You know what? I'll add it to the cart, and I don't know if I'll get it or not. Again, $50 is what I'm playing with today. This is the Ferris Bueller's Day Off Steelbook, right? Yeah, packaged in a Steelbook case. Very cool for $8. Look at that. If you don't own this one, highly, highly recommend it. The transfer on here looks pretty good. The Steelbook, if you don't own the Steelbook, is a pretty classic design of just like him laying in the car when you open it up on the front and back. It's just one image. It's a nice, cool looking one. Let's see here. What other comments have I missed so far? That Aerial Flatliners is nice. Yeah, I know. It's in the cart, man. It's in the cart. Any guesses on those 3 items in your cart should be? I know. I want to say it was Hills Have Eyes, and it wasn't Rick and Morty. I can't remember what the other 2 are, but I'll find out. I'll find out at some point. Haha, Johnny, we meet again. Hey, how's it going, Movie Hunter? Did someone say Steelbook? Yes. If anybody says Steelbook, Movie Hunter comes running. Absolutely. What's up, Spicy 4K Action? What's up, everybody? And what's the one Argento movie I've seen? I knew that was going to be asked, and I know that I've seen it. I would have to look at my letterbox, and I'm using my phone at the moment, so I cannot look at that right off the top of my head. I know I've seen one. I don't think he directed New York Ripper, right? I don't think that's Argento. I have seen one Argento. I just cannot remember what it is off the top of my head. My memory is very much like a goldfish. That's why I write down all the reviews of the stuff that I've seen, because I can't remember anything. We got a whole bunch of $8, $7, $10. Perry Mason, the first season. That's not bad. I watched a whole bunch of anthology movies this spooky dooky season in October. Cat's Eye was great. Nobody talks about this movie. And for $5, I think everybody that's watching this should pick it up. I had a blast. With anthology films, there's usually like one stinker. All 3 of these shorts were great. I liked the first one the best, but the second one was a little suspenseful, and you wanted to see what happened next. And the last one is so much fun. It gave me Gremlins vibes, and I never knew that I needed to see like a kill by record player. I guess that's all I'll say. But that movie was a blast. That movie was a damn good time. For $5, everybody should have that. Mulan, hey, $6. Live action and the animated. That's not a bad deal at all. I don't think I have either of these Mulans. What does the packaging look like on this? Opens up. I'm not a big fan of like the double pack, but if both movies have the same name, I could be into it. Is this even going to play though? Because it's Blu-ray. What region is this? ABC. Hey, look at that. Region free. I might just have to get this. I love the 90s Mulan. I like it a lot. You know what? Add to cart. And I don't think I've even seen the remake. I've heard okay things about the remake. Yeah. That one is coming home with me for sure. We have Steel Dawn. Ooh, that's a Vestron that I don't have. Oh boy. I bet it doesn't come with a slipcover, but for $6, I'm trying to collect all of the Vestron video titles now that I'm like starting the podcast Boutique Talk. I feel like people are going to want to bring up more and more of those installments. And I want to make sure that I have a bunch to choose from. I have like 10, but I want to say there's like 60. There's like 60 numbers out right now. I feel like that's a need. That's a need to pick up. I haven't heard if Steel Dawn is good or not. Trip to Greece, I've heard, is a very good movie. Mega Time Squad looks like a movie that I can watch on Tubi for free. Yeah, Dark Sky. That's a pass for me, dog. Death on the Nile. I was not a fan of Murder on the Orient Express, but I am intrigued to watch The Haunting in Venice. That's the movie, right? That's it. Got a couple of Arrow videos here. Too bad that's not the 4K of Pitch Black. I have that one. Blu-ray of Pitch Black for $12. I would wait for the 4K. The Leech. Don't know what this is. Ooh, it's a Christmas movie though. A devout priest welcomes a struggling couple into his house at Christmas time. What begins as a simple act of kindness quickly becomes the ultimate test of faith. Once the sanity of his home is jeopardized. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a fun time. And I'm always looking for new Christmas movies to throw into the mix. This year, I plan on watching Don't Open Till Christmas, the Vinegar Syndrome title. I picked that up last year. I think it came during January, though. So I'm going to watch that one. And then I also got another one I want to say from Vinegar Syndrome again called Deathcember. And it's an anthology movie. It's like an advent calendar. So it has like 25 different short films. This one looks... I need to watch the trailer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to watch it. I'll add it to the cart. And then probably after the live, I'll look at the trailer just because I don't want to get demonetized and see if that's a movie that I want to pick up or not. Here's a couple more. Wow, there's an Arrow for $8, The Bloodhound. I have Sleep, so I won't get that one. The Creeping Garden is another Arrow Academy one. Very cool. Transformers, I'm good. Sin City, I have. Detective Pikachu, I have. There's another one of those double packs. I have Cinderella. I don't have that Cinderella. I've never seen the live action Cinderella. I think I'm going to pass on that. Fit to Kill. What the crap is this? Mill Creek, baby. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on Fit to Kill. Battlefield Earth is a fun one for $6. Ain't Them Body Saints. I've heard good things about. Ooh, Ben Foster too. I don't have this one. Has anybody seen Ain't Them Body Saints? Let me know. Let me know, man. Thank you for the chili peppers, Raza, over on TikTok. Always appreciate that. You don't need to do it, though. The little thing in the wall terrified me as a kid. I don't know what that movie is. But yeah, do I buy Criterion? I buy a lot of Criterion during the months of May and November. Hellraiser, I have the Steelbook of this. I want to get that 4K set that came out this year. I'm just hoping that it drops down in price because I haven't seen any of the Hellraiser movies. So I don't want to pay $90 for a set that I might not even like the installments of. And I have the first one and I haven't watched it yet. So I need to do that first. I Sell the Dead, Hellboy, Bambi 1 and 2. I'm okay without having Bambi 2 in my collection. Judas and the Black Messiah is a very good movie. I have this one, but for $5, pretty hard to pass up there. War Dogs for $10 on 4K. The Deuce season 1. Elvira 15. Ah, come on. If that was like 10, I would think about getting it. I don't have that one yet. Stoker is a fun flick right there for $6. The Grudge remake, hard pass. Haven't seen any of these other three. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. That's a clear Blu-ray 3D case. Those are always fun. That means like this picture is going to be like as 3D as it can possibly show on a panel. It's like the Green Hornet. Here, I'll try to make myself I'll hide this for just a second. It's going to look like the Green Hornet, which kind of tries to make itself look like 3D, but it's not. But it kind of is. It's trying hard, and if packaging is going to try hard, then yeah, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt for sure. New York Ripper is Fulci. Damn it. Okay, that's probably spelt wrong. I totally get it though. Get what you're saying. Hey Holland, how's it going, man? If I haven't seen it, you got to watch Tenebrae. I don't have that. No, the one with the monkey. That's the one, right? Phenomena. Isn't that Argento? That's the Argento movie I've seen, and that one was just okay. Hey Holland, Vestron. Yeah, if it's a Vestron collection, it needs to have the slip. I 1,000% agree. But for $6, it's kind of hard to pass up if I don't have it either. Vestron has 31 at the moment. I thought it was a lot more than that. I have like half of them then. That's not too shabby. Because I have like between 10 or 15. I can't really remember. Love the name Hall & Oates. It's a good one. Hey there, everyone. OJ slash the like button. Yeah, if everybody wants to push the like button on here and follow and share all that fun stuff, it definitely helps with the algorithm. I don't really say that enough, but it does. Don't Open Till Christmas is decent. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I plan on watching both of those holiday horror movies a little bit closer to the holidays. I know it's already the 10th, but hopefully next week I'm going to try to get both of them in. A whole bunch of haze. Don't Open Till Christmas is great sleazy exploitation. You can't beat it. It's my two favorite things about Christmas: hookers and drunk perverted Santas. Well, okay, there we go. Not a bad combo, eh? Peanut butter and chocolate. Hey, Tiana, how's it going? Live action Cinderella is actually pretty decent. That's what I've heard. The only live action movie I've really liked is The Jungle Book. The rest of them have been just why. Movie Hunter, Tiana. Yeah, Phenomena isn't my favorite, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, to me it was fine. Tiana, evening. Hey, how's it going? What up, guys? Yeah, the live action Cinderella's pretty good. I don't know if I need it in my collection, and I already have the animated Cinderellas. I don't know if I need to add that into the collection or not. I'm gonna pass for now, just because I'm trying to stay in that $50 range. But hey, we made it to page 1. Page 1 out of 12. Do I need to speed this up? I don't want you guys sleeping on me here or falling asleep while I scroll. That would be the worst. The Possessed, $12. I don't have this one. I don't know anything about this movie either. 85 minutes, Italian, English dubbed. If I don't know anything about it, I'm not going to blind buy it, even though $12 is a good blind buy price for sure. Zoo season 1, no. Angel Has Fallen for $6 on 4K, not a bad deal at all. Those Who Wish Me Dead, that was during COVID times on HBO Max. Haven't seen those other ones. The Fanatic, I own this, so I don't need it. I got this at Dollar Tree, so $1.25 seems pretty perfect. $5 for The Fanatic, I don't know. Let's see here. What else? Spider-Man 2 movie collection. If you do not own 2 of the 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, that's not a bad price. Encanto for 4K, $12. That's not a bad price either, honestly. I don't have Encanto in my collection, and I do like the movie. But I do kind of want the Steelbook, because the Steelbook looks great. But $12 for a Disney 4K is not a bad deal at all. God, I don't want to add that in the card. I feel like I'm going to get to $50 so freaking quick. I want to say no to Encanto, even though I should say yes. The Birds 4K. $10, not a bad price again. Tron Legacy for $5. Has Tron Legacy been out on 4K? I feel like that movie would absolutely pop on 4K, man. Suspiria is your favorite Argento. Very good. I have not seen that, but I do own it, so I will watch it one of these days, man. Let's see here. Thank you for the chilies, Raza. Appreciate that, man. And Jezzo, thank you for the follow. Also appreciate that. Over on TikTok, I don't know anybody who's watching this on YouTube that's not following me on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 100,000 followers on TikTok by the end of the year. I'm at 96,000 now, so I think I'm running out of time a little bit. But any follow helps. It would be greatly appreciated too. The Pledge looks interesting. Jack Nicholson. I have not heard of The Pledge. Directed by Sean Penn too. No way. Psychological thriller. That sounds fun. If that was $5, I would get it. Mill Creek too. Look at that, Mill Creek. I don't think I'm going to get it for $7. If it was that $4.95, that might be like the perfect blind buy for me. That was checking off a lot of boxes. King of Horror collection, 4 Stephen King movies for $10 and includes Cat's Eye. All of those, I haven't seen Salem's Lot, but all the other 3 are goods. That's not a bad deal at all. Pete's Dragon for $5. That's a good one as well. I have this movie on Steelbook, so I don't need it. I wonder if there's any more Steelbooks on here. I thought there would be more. I think I saw like 4 or 5 so far. Old on 4K, $10. Like the concept of this movie more than I actually like the movie itself, unfortunately. Another Arrow Video with Threshold. Another Arrow Video, Hellraiser 2 for $15. Definitely don't want to blind buy for $15. That's too much out of my price range. But this one, Scream Factory double feature of The Howling and the Fog for $5. Yeah. If you don't really care about packaging and having... For me, this would drive me nuts, having The Howling and the Fog in my collection. I already own both of them separately. But if it doesn't, $5, you're not going to beat that price ever at all. Deadpool 2 Supercut. I have this one. What I've wanted ever since it came out, but I didn't want to pay full price for, and it really hasn't been re-released or I've seen it for cheap is Once Upon a Deadpool, which is just Deadpool 2 cut to PG-13, but it's told in like a Christmas story, kind of like The Princess Bride, with Fred Savage being told a Christmas story by Deadpool. It seems like a crazy concept, and I want to at least watch the movie, but I feel like I need to own it, and I just haven't found it recently. Let's see here. X-Men Apocalypse, you don't need. Wow. Doctor Who 4K for $4. I think it's the cheapest one we've come across. I'm not a big Doctor Who guy. I haven't seen a lot of Doctor Who. I don't think I've seen a second of Doctor Who. So that's probably bad on me, but what do you do? Dunkirk, $5, not bad. All 3 Annabelle films for $10. Not a bad price. Not a bad price. I already have all 3, but that's not bad. Another Arrow Academy. My name is Julia Ross. The Awesomes, the complete series. Never heard of it for $4. If you have, there you go. Pick it up. We got some Abbott Costello up there. The old school Running Man. Huh. I like the way that cover looks. Cool. $12 again. Ooh, we got another Steelbook, folks. We have Awesome. Yes, for $10. If you don't own this, highly recommended. This is a very cool double pack with Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Total Recall. And the front has a lenticular on it. So when you move, it goes, you can kind of see both from here. You can see like the chair from Total Recall in the back, and the head moves, and it's Arnold. It's in the other room. Otherwise I would show it to you. But then the Steelbook pops out, and it's both pictures on both sides of the Steelbook. For $10, it's totally worth it. I found this in a Walmart bargain bin for $7.50. But if I wouldn't have found it, I would definitely pay $10. Abso-frickin-lutely. For sure. Man, I got a lot of comments since I looked on here last. Let's go. Live action Cinderella is fun. Fish, hey. Those Who Wish Me Dead had a horrible ending. If I'm being honest, I don't remember the ending. The Possessed is a Giallo Essential set. You've made the mistake of buying one of the movies before or twice. Yeah, totally get that. And I have 2 of the Giallo Essentials, so it might be in there. Johnny, what's up, Mel? What's up, Caveman? Hello, you just followed to my TikTok. Thank you very much, Miss Caveman. I appreciate that. Melly Mel. Hey there, Movie Hunter. Fish. Johnny. Hello again, Miss Caveman. And hi, Mel. I thought that said hi me for a second. I almost laughed a little bit too hard at that. But let's go back to scrolling some Hamilton book. Ooh, The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Look at this. I love this movie with Poor Things coming out. The Emma Stone Frankenstein retelling is what it looks like to me. This is another one by that director, Yorgos. I can't spell his last name. Lanthimos, I think. Out of all the movies he's done, this one's my favorite. I absolutely loved the ride that this one took me on. The Lobster was okay. The Favorite I enjoyed. This one is phenomenal. I love The Killing of a Sacred Deer. I don't want to tell you anything about it. I just know that it's worth $9. Absolutely. And I've heard nothing but great things about Poor Things. I will go see that as well. The Magnificent Seven collection. What is all in here? We have the first movie, Return of the Magnificent Seven, Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and the Magnificent Seven Ride. I didn't know that there were 4 Magnificent Seven movies. And where's the remake? Okay. I mean, $2 a movie. If you like the Magnificent Seven, I don't know why you wouldn't get this. And I bet that packaging looks mighty nice. So for $8, that's not bad at all. I'm going to take a swig of something. Ooh, King of Comedy. The King of Comedy, I have not seen. $8 is tempting to me. I'm adding that to the cart. Not even, yeah. I've wanted to watch that for the longest time. I've seen about half of Scorsese's filmography. On my podcast, Boutique Talk, I'm going to have a guest on, and we're going to talk about After Hours, which is going to be very, very fun. I haven't seen it yet. It'll be the first week of January. We're going to talk about that. And I always like watching Scorsese that I haven't seen before. King of Comedy is one I need to check off that list for sure. The Invisible Man appears. Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. There's 2 movies in this set from Arrow Video. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I need this in my life, but it is pretty cool for all you Universal Monster movie fans. These are like made in the 1950s from the same director who made Godzilla. That's kind of cool. Huh. I'm intrigued, but not $13 intrigued. Let's go on. Twilight Zone Season 2 for $6. Midway Steelbook. Again, another Lionsgate Steelbook. This is one I found in the bargain bins for $7.50. You can get it for $8. Still haven't seen it. It's a Roland Emmerich movie, the guy who made Independence Day. Yeah, the Steelbook looks very nice. I think just the Steelbook artwork alone is worth $8 in my opinion. Terminator Dark Fate, $5. This just came out like a few months ago from Mill Creek. It's the Music and Romance 6 movie collection. 6 movies, $10. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Haven't heard of any of these movies. That looks like a Scream Factory movie, though, doesn't it? Ooh, it's Dark Sky. Whoa, what is that? What is going on there? Oh my god. Lives up to the title in its brutal intensity. Yeah, no shit. That's very cool. I'm a little intrigued by that movie. Just the graphic of that guy's head. I'm still not going to get it, but I am intrigued. I'm a little intrigued. Us. Oh, here we go. Us 4K Steelbook for $15. The Steelbook is very minimalistic, but all of Jordan Peele's Steelbooks are. Get Out is just the main character's like face just up to here with the rest white with Get Out. Us and Nope. Nope is literally just like the opening shot, which has I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just like a square. And I love the balls of that Nope Steelbook. This one looks clean too. Like the gold is nice and shiny on the Steelbook. I haven't seen it cheaper than $15. So if you're a fan of this movie and want to add it to your collection, I think $15 is a pretty good price for it. I paid $35 for it when it came out. So joke's on me, right? Haven't heard of those other ones either. Okay, page 2 done. I don't know how long I'm going to go on, guys. As long as people are in here talking and wanting me to scroll, I guess I'll scroll. Why the heck not? Let's see here. American Made is a good movie for $10 on 4K. Not a bad price at all. The Craft Legacy, I'm good on. If you don't own all 3 of those movies from Mr. Kubrick, I feel like you should. You see these new Amazon UK 7 Steelbooks. I haven't. Disney Inside Out 2, I am right now. Okay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. I'm getting a lot of follows over here on TikTok. Thank you very much. I appreciate that quite a bit. Let's keep on scrolling. Ooh, I see some Tremors Steelbooks. Some Tremors. Looking very, very nice. I just have the normal Steelbook, the non-Arrow Video Edition, but that one looks nice. That one does look tempting. I don't know if it's $25 worthy. I'm going to say no, even though I'm a big Steelbook guy. It is a 4K of Tremors, though, and I don't own the 4K. I just own the Blu-ray. Ooh, that would be half of my budget, though, people. But look at all those extras. Oh, my God. I'm contemplating this. I will add this to the cart, even though that would take up half of my budget. So I don't know if that's what I want to do right now or not. Oh, hey, look at this. Or is this? Yeah, Akira Kurosawa. This is a fun coinky dink. My next episode of Boutique Talk, I am going to have on the artist Zizu, and she made some phenomenal Steelbooks. I'm gonna kind of cancel this part out and go big. She made like the Steelbook for Ran from Lionsgate, and this is one of the best looking Steelbooks I've ever seen in my entire life. This artwork on here always like takes my breath away every time I see it. I still haven't seen this movie, so I think I'm going to watch this movie before that interview on Wednesday. She also did this Steelbook for John Wick Chapter 4, the 4K edition, and a couple of Shout Factory box sets that I don't have, unfortunately. But it'll still be fun to kind of pick her brain for an hour and a half, and just kind of I love talking to artists about their experiences in the industry, and that should be a fun discussion for sure. But yeah, I just saw Ran. I'm like, hey, that makes sense. Let's bring that up really quick. Organic plugging, gotta love it. All 3 Greases, $6. Okay. The Accountant 4K, $10. I haven't seen that movie, but any 4K movie you can get for under $10 is a win in my book for sure. Dark Tower for $8, Death of Superman for $8, the 4Ks. This is a Scream Factory for $3, folks. The Monkey's Paw. I found this one in Dollar Tree. So I don't need this. And I still haven't watched it yet, but it does have the dude from Don't Breathe. God, I should know his name. That's terrible. Stephen Lang, that's it. So yeah, I would think this would be worth $3 freaking dollars. If I didn't own it already, I would add it. Howard the Duck for $5. I'm okay. I have the Steelbook. Ooh, Dirty Dancing Steelbook for $8, dude. That is great. I don't own this Steelbook from Lionsgate, but I'm not the biggest Dirty Dancing fan either. I have a Steelbook from Viavision of Dirty Dancing. That's how I checked it out for the first time. Just, yeah, was not my thing at all. I don't know why it's so loved, if I'm being honest, but I feel like I am going to be attacked about that in the comments. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but I totally understand too. I don't want to shit on things that you like. That's not what I'm about either. Southland Tales, on the other hand, heyo. No, Southland Tales isn't that great either. But from the director of Donnie Darko, this was so huge when it came out. Like everybody, a lot of the movie lovers were foaming at the mouth to see what Richard Kelly would come out with next. And it was this. He swung for the fences. I will give him that. He just might have swung a little bit too hard and like did a complete 360 and made a fool of himself. But at least he had a giant swing. Southland Tales, I would say it's worth a watch for $12. It's unlike a lot of other movies for sure. It's definitely unique. What's in this? Zombies 4-movie collection. We have Demented. Never heard of that. The Crazies is a good one. One of like 20 movies shot in Iowa. So I have this one in my collection. I don't have the other 4. Or the other 3. I've never heard of the other 3 even. The Demented, Minuses, and the Terror Experiment. I'm good. I have the Crazies. Let's see here. I Am Thor. Okay. The Accountant on Blu-ray for $5. So it's either the Blu-ray for $5 or the 4K for $10. Ooh, look at that Star Trek Beyond box set. That's cute. It comes with it comes with 3 ships. No way. That's awesome. Includes 3 ships for $10. I would assume those are like the Matchbox Hot Wheels type, like nice metal material. For $10, it's worth it just for the ships alone. I have the movie. If I was a bigger Star Trek fan, I would get that. I feel like, yeah, that's a no-brainer if you're a Star Trek fan, just for those. Here's a Hush with a action figure of Hush, which is kind of cool. That looks like a very cheaply made action figure, so that's not really my thing. Action figures really aren't my thing. I collect too many things. I don't need to add that one to the list for sure. Blade Runner Final Cut. Wow, $5 if you don't own Blade Runner. I feel like everybody should. Jesus Shows You the Way to the Highway, another Arrow video movie. I've seen this cover a lot. I've never seen it or picked it up or heard anybody talk about this movie at all. So I've always been like, I don't know if I want it. I mean, the cover looks fun. It's about VR combat. Okay. I don't know. It's still a no for me for right now. Maybe under $10 I would get it. Haven't heard of either of these. Don't buy Money Plane. If you're thinking about it, don't. That was a Dollar Tree movie, and it was not good. It was. I love a heist movie, and Money Plane. Even though I was intrigued because it stars Edge. I'll click on it. Sure, why the fuck not? It stars Edge, aka Adam Copeland, and Kelsey Grammer is the bad guy, and Thomas Jane is like a sidekick. I don't even remember what Denise Richards does in it. It has one of the Matthews brothers, the youngest, Andy Lawrence, I think. It also has Matthew Lawrence in it too for a brief period of time. I'm making it sound like it's a lot of fun. Yeah, see there. Oh, and all 3 Lawrences in there. There's 1, there's 2, and the 3rd one is in here too, but he's not on the cover. I think he directed this. Yeah, directed by Andrew Lawrence. Again, all of these components made me want to check out the movie. And yeah, it's just not a good movie. I wanted to love it, and I did not. The most important movie of the summer? No. No. I wish it was good, and then it could have been important, but it wasn't. And that makes me sad. Let's go to a few comments here, and then I will click on that Wild Things box, because that's not a bad price for it. Where was I at? Midway is pretty good. Okay. That's good to know. Jake, you need to watch King of Comedy. $8 of that 50 needs to be King of Comedy. It's in there. It's in there. Okay. Definitely watch King of Comedy. I know. I know. I think it's in the red one, but you could be wrong. Okay. I do have the red. I have the red and the yellow Jello essentials. Midway was pretty good. You have King of Comedy on Steelbook. It's nothing special, but worth seeing. The Accountant is a great slept-on movie, one of Ben Affleck's best roles, in your opinion. The Crazies is fun. The Crazies is a fun zombie movie. I have not seen the Romero, though. I've just seen the remake. Hey. Speaking of her, the Wild Thing set is great. Yeah, I'll get to that next. Denise Richards has fallen from grace. Doesn't she have an OnlyFans now? I know Carmen Electra does. I think she does too. I could be wrong. Caveman and Fish. But let's go back to Hamilton book. Here's a steel book of Journey 2. I've seen this one for $5 all over the place. So if you want Journey 2, if you're dying to have that in your collection, $5 is about what it goes for. This Wild Things box set, I have one of them. I don't have this version, but I do have a 4K version of Wild Things. $28, I guess. I don't need this because I already have it. But anytime you can get a Arrow video box set, you're not going to hate your life. They're always going to be quality. Roxanne, I've seen that cover a million times. I have not seen. I've never heard of the other ones. Krypton, the complete first season. Okay. Black Caesar, Key and Peele, season 1. If that was the complete series for $6, I'd get it. Season 1 of that show, I don't know if I need in my life. Sherlock, season 1 on 4K for $8. That seems like a good deal for sure. Gorillas in the Mist, I've heard of but have not seen. Halloween 2018 for $5. How to Build a Girl with Jonah Hill's sister, Phoebe Beanie Goldstein. That's it. That's her name. Or Goldstein, something like that. I like her. I've never heard of that movie. Ooh, all four of the first 5 purges for $8. Has there been 4 or 5 purges now, or 5 or 6 purges? There's been 5 at the very least. There might be 6. I lose track of my purges, folks. I have Deep Red too. Speaking of Dario Argento, but here is a box set for $25. That's pretty much just like an Arrow video half off sale. Have not seen it. I have no excuse for not. I've had this movie for like a year and change. I need to just finally watch it. I can say that about a lot of movies, but since we're talking about Argento, that is one that I definitely need to watch for sure. Vlad the Impaler, Face Off, and Snake Eyes. I'm okay. 30 for 30 season 2. I like these documentaries a lot, but again, I don't need like seasons of that documentary personally. Stranger at My Door, never heard of. Man, wasn't the Steelbook only like $2 more? Definitely get the Steelbook and not the just basic Blu-ray if you're on the fence. Terraform Mars. I like that pun, but I'm not going to get that movie. Young Adult, that was a pretty entertaining movie for $5. I think that'd be worth $5. Nighthawks we got some Vinegar Syndrome, people, From Beyond. This is one that I've been wanting to buy for the longest time, but again, I have the $50 budget that I'm working with. And I don't know if I want this one. I want this one. I just don't know if I want that to be half of my budget, man. Why don't you show the website's name? HamiltonBook.com is the website's name. Willy's Wonderland. I didn't see that one on here. Maybe I did. Let's see here. HamiltonBook.com. Adult Swim. What TV do I use? I use a 65-inch Vizio OLED, and I absolutely love it. It's like a bargain OLED, but Vizio for me has been nothing but great, and the picture quality on here is phenomenal. Gosh, I watched Reanimator for the first time this year. Fell in love with it. Want to watch a lot more Stuart Gordon movies, and this one looks absolutely nuts. I want to see this one. I don't know if I want that to be half my budget though. God, if I put that on my card, I'm going to get it. I'm not going to, even though I want it. I also bought that Arrow video rental box. Dolls is his, I think. Robot Jocks is his. I can't remember if any other ones are in this. I want to say this is a Steelbook, The Lesson. Maybe it's not. It's a Scream Factory. That's what it is. Scream Factory for $3. Once again, Blu-ray, Scream Factory, $3. All 3 of those things sound like a win in my book. and I don't know if I have this one. A Whiplash for genre fans. What? Um, like the movie Whiplash? Astonishing bravura art house horror. What is this? Okay, this will be my blind buy. $3. That's not going to affect the budget too much. It's Scream Factory. I don't think I have it. I'm pretty positive I don't have it. That's the blind buy of today, folks. The lesson. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. We got through page 3 pretty quick. Let's do page 4 now. Let's go crazy. Capone. Nope. Don't get that one. Did not like Capone. Not a big fan of that movie. Goosebumps 2 on 4K for $8. Another Arrow video. Jake Speed. So Dark the Night. Got some Arrow Academy. Wow, there's a lot of dumpster fire on page 4. We're going to get through this sucker real quick. Contraband is not good. Fear, I have a fun time watching if you haven't seen it before. Mad Max for $5. Not a bad price. Again, for $5 for a movie that you like, I feel like if you don't own it, it's a price that you're not going to find again. One of those deals. Toys are not for children. Excuse me. Psychological trauma. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't think this one's going to be for me. That looks kind of messed up, kind of scary, messed up. And I don't think I need this in my life. Not today. Nope, I'm good. Passing. Sorry, toys are not for children. I think they are. Star Trek Enterprise Season 1. Her for $6. If you don't own Her, that's a great price for Her. I don't think that's had a 4K yet either. That needs to have a 4K. I need to rewatch that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Abominable is a pretty average kids movie. $10 on 4K. It'll look great. Orgy of the Living Dead. Who came out with this one? Full Moon. Looks like it has a slipcover. I love anything that has Living Dead in it. And there's so many movies that are like blank of the Living Dead. $8 might not be a terrible price for this. I don't know. An Orgy of the Living Dead? What is going on there? I think I know, but why? I don't know. I'm a little intrigued by that. $8 seems to be like a good, like a maybe price. Ooh, a Hamilton book exclusive too. Look at that. Fart. I'll add it to the cart. See what happens. Let's throw Orgy of the Living Dead into the mix. Spring Breakers. I love Spring Breakers. I love how stupid Spring Breakers is. Spring break for I quote a lot of Alien in my everyday life. This is my shit. I it's a dumb Spring Breakers is a dumb movie that's shot amazingly, and sometimes I just like watching it. It just something gorgeous to have on, even though the material is very dumb. Harmony Korine does that a lot. Same with the Beach Bum. The Beach Bum is very similar vibes to Spring Breakers. But for $6, I think Spring Breakers is worth $6 for sure. Limits of Control I've heard of, but I don't have. Grave Dad. Not Gravity, it's Grave Dad in 3D. Making a total ass of myself right now. That's good. I haven't even seen the first Man in the Iron Mask. Did not know they made a second. I've had Man in the Iron Mask forever. RZA joint with Dave Bautista's first movie. Yeah, I don't need the second one, but I do need to watch the first for sure. Batman Forever for $5. Logan Lucky I also love. I feel like it doesn't get enough love. Logan Lucky is a fun heist movie. It's pretty much Ocean's 11, but for rednecks. It's at like a NASCAR race. It's good stuff. Ooh, another web exclusive. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I am okay. That's probably the weakest Harry Potter there is. What else? Ooh, is that the Steelbook or is that the metal pack of Wolf of Wall Street? Steelbook. $10. I mean, I think you can get the 4K Steelbook for like 16, 17. So that's up to you. But $10 for Wolf of Wall Street and the Steelbook. Not a bad price at all. Lethal Weapon. Oh, the complete first season. Get out of here. The complete collection. That's a little bit too much, though. Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete collection. $45. What's it come with? Is that an action figure? It's like a little Ash. Oh, it's like an Ash bobblehead? What is that? Does it say over here? Includes a bobblehead. Yeah, it's a little tiny bobblehead. Well, that's cute, but that would be like the only reason why I'd want to buy that one too, is for the bobblehead, man. Let's see here, man. I think I missed a lot of comments once again. Let's start looking through those. Right here. I think she does not know I know anything about that. Okay. Deep Red is a lot of fun, great ending as well. Good to know. That From Beyond is a great deal. Yeah, a good deal. It's going crazy on eBay. Why'd you tell me that? I want to get it. Maybe I don't need quantity this time around. Maybe I'll just go for like quality, because I really do want to watch From Beyond, like a lot. Maybe I'll go back and put it in there. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing to me? Roxanne is a must-see. Really? Okay. What's up? Infinite Character. How's it going? You don't have that release, but it's a fun movie. Can't go wrong with Stuart Gordon. Okay. Robot Jocks and Dolls. He did. Okay, good. I'm glad I know my Stuart Gordon. Howdy, folks. Can I challenge you, my man? Pick 4 random movies for me to watch this week. Oh my God. Well, while I'm going through this, I'm giving you recommendations. So the longer you watch, the more I'll give you. Logan Lucky's a good, for sure. Like that'll be the first one for right now. I think Tony watched The Lesson and he hated it. Okay. I feel like overseen Orgy of the Living Dead, but might be Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. I know I've seen that one. I know I've seen Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, and that one's a pretty good one for sure. Ocean's 11 for Rednecks. It is, and it's great. Is Tomb Raider a steelbook? The yellow cover. I will go and look. I didn't think it was. Oh yeah, it is. The first one that's on there. It is 4K steelbook. That's like the first one that pops up on the website. It's like $7. Yeah, that From Beyond price might have gone down now, but you haven't checked. Maybe I'll check before I get it. We shall see. I do want it in my collection. Okay, page 4. We got through that pretty lickety split quick. Caddy Hack. What? What is this? Wild Eye. Yeah, of course it is. Of course this is Wild Eye. Welcome to a whole new world of horror. I see what you did there. I don't need this in my life. I would have I would have said yes if I hadn't seen what the hell is it called? Blades from Vinegar Syndrome, an old trauma movie from '89, I believe. I was not a fan of that movie. That one is pretty much telling the story of Jaws, but on a golf course with a lawnmower, a killer lawnmower instead of a killer shark, which again sounds like fun. I didn't enjoy it. Ooh, here's a steelbook. 12 Monkeys Arrow Video steelbook too. That's not a bad price for $15. That's not. I think I paid $20 for mine. So yeah, 12 Monkeys, great movie. Here's another recommendation. You have so many extras on here too. Yeah, absolutely. 12 Monkeys for $15 on a very cool looking steelbook. I would say, yeah, that's a recommend for me for sure. Isn't this another Vinegar Syndrome? I don't know anything about this, but it is Vinegar Syndrome. So there's that for all you VS collectors out there. True Believer, Star Trek Motion Picture Trilogy for $6. That looks crazy. The Prisoner, another Aero Academy one, but I don't know anything about it. Chiefs lost today. Mars Needs Moms, no thank you. Man, I'm going through a lot of these really quickly. Shudder Original, Monsters. I just subscribed to Shudder this October, and I do enjoy the service quite a bit. But I do have a lot of their stuff on physical media. And I don't know anything about this, but I do like the name. A ghoul-tastic good time and a real treat for gorehounds. Maybe I'll check that out on Shudder. I don't think I need it in my life for $5 if I've never seen it before. Sam Neill, Sleeping Dogs. Never heard of that, but I do like me some Sam Neill. Shin Ultraman. I've heard Shin Godzilla is good, and I've heard that new Godzilla movie is good too. Godzilla -1. I've heard phenomenal things about that movie, actually. Here's a steelbook. Assassin's Creed, $7. I've wanted to pick this up ever since it came out, and I've always just been like, do I need this? Am I going to buy this and never watch it? I think that's what is going to happen, because I've heard nothing but terrible things about this movie, even though it's Michael Fassbender as the lead. I don't think I need this in my collection. You know, $7 for a Steelbook. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. True Blood, the complete first season on Blu-ray for $7. I remember having like every single season of True Blood in those boxes. And then I got rid of a lot of seasons of TV just because I never really used it. I feel like TV I can stream and be fine, but movies I would like to pop the disc in. I don't know why. That's just how my brain works, I guess. Not seeing anything that I have seen. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I have, but I haven't seen, and I know I need to see. I just know the ending. And I know the movie's probably great, but knowing the ending to a movie, even though you haven't seen the movie, really makes you not want to watch it because you know how it ends. I don't know. That might just be me too. Here's a steelbook of Batman Returns. On the back of this steelbook is like the classic, like all three of them in a line. It's got like Batman and Catwoman and Penguin. It's a cool looking enough steelbook for $7. Tinker, haven't heard of. Batman and Harley Quinn with a Harley Quinn action figure. They really like those box sets, don't they? Ingrid Goes West was fun enough. I don't think I need to own it. Nope. Itsy Bitsy is another Scream Factory for $6. Here's another Steelbook or Metal Pack. I want to say this is Metal Pack. Yeah. I mean, all of these, there's an entire line of Metal Packs that have like this type of artwork for just different movies. It's very cool looking, and like the Brad Pitt in the center here will be embossed. So yeah, it looks cool. I have this movie already on Steelbook, so I don't need it on Metal Pack. But the packaging is cool if you don't have it. Mr. Robot Season 1, if there was like an entire season or entire series of Mr. Robot for like $20, I would get it. I love Mr. Robot. I need to watch Sam Esmail's new Netflix movie. I meant to watch it this weekend. I never got around to it. Ooh, a $20 Mill Creek box set. Mill of the Stone Women. I've never heard of this movie, but a $20 Arrow video set you can never go wrong with because again, the quality is great. 2 discs with different versions of the film, Italian English export and French and US version, so 3 different films. That's cool. Again, I don't need it, but if you are looking to get some Arrow video in your life on the cheap, there you go. Not a bad price there. Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle Steelbook. Very cool packaging for this Steelbook. I think I have this Steelbook, otherwise I would get it. I enjoyed the second one well enough. I haven't seen the next level. But yeah, Jumanji 2 for $6 on Steelbook. Not a bad deal there. Okay, we're halfway done. Are people still liking this? Let me know in the comments, because I can stop anytime. I can just talk. I'm good at talking too, but I kind of like talking over movies and like looking over some and just like having a reason to talk about them, you know? I recently bought this. If you want to talk about Scary Movie 5, I've seen 1 through 4. They were streaming. Scary Movie 5 is not streaming anywhere. I would have to pay $5 for a digital copy. And I really enjoyed watching all 4 of the Scary Movie films. And I've never seen Scary Movie 5. So I wanted to complete the franchise, you know? It's probably terrible, but I wanted to. Here's a double feature from Scream Factory or Shout Factory. Teen Wolf double feature. I think I have this. Yeah, I have this one already. Otherwise, I would get it, right? Yeah, I have Teen Wolf 1 and 2. I enjoyed both these movies. I like the first one the best, of course. But Jason Bateman as the werewolf in Teen Wolf 2, he wrestles. Here, he plays basketball. It's fun. Basketball in high school, wrestling in college. I watched these when I was like 12, 13. I loved them. They were good stuff. Future World, please don't get this. It's your last chance. That means it's not selling. My friends and I, every year we pick a movie that none of us have seen, that we've heard nothing but terrible things about, that comes out that year. What was this, 2 years ago? A friend picked Future World. And we all thought it was going to be a fun time. Like, it can't be that bad. It's got James Franco, Lucy Liu, Mila Jovovich. It turned out Snoop Dogg was in this movie too. Bored me to tears. This movie is terrible. Just post-apocalyptic, done with like no budget, even though it has big stars in it. Terrible. The movie was just bad. I wouldn't recommend that to my worst enemy. It's not good. Brotherhood of Satan for $15, Arrow Video. The Complete Saga of Twilight. Is this a Steelbook? I think it is, right? Yeah. Um, actually, speaking of which, I guess I'll show this off really fast since I'm streaming and since there's still people in here that I'm still kind of shocked. People are in here just looking at me, looking at stuff. Lionsgate sent me this, the Twilight Saga Steelbook set. I'll have an unboxing of this later this week. They sent me a whole bunch of Steelbooks that I didn't get this year because I wanted to make a whole like entire every single Lionsgate Steelbook that came out this year and show off all of them. They sent me the majority that I didn't have. There's still a couple that I don't have that I'm going to try to find myself. But yeah, this box set, I've never seen a second of Twilight, but this is gorgeous. The material that this is made out of, very, very glossy. And I don't know, a better quality. The one that came out last year was the Hunger Games box set. This quality is much better than that box. I wanted that box to have like this glossiness to it. And the steelbook artwork is also good. But again, look out for that. I'll have a video on the channel in the next few days. I guess since I'm over here, let's look at some comments. I don't think a lot more have popped up. Got your shipping notice for the new Fox City Steel. Am I getting a review copy? Orlando's art is always amazing. I don't think I am. I talked negatively about Kill Her Goats, and the director did not like that. So he's not shipping me a Fog City Steelbook. I'm okay with it. It would have been nice to have a Mexi Funk artwork steelbook, but Kill Her Goats is the worst movie I've seen this year, like by a country mile. It's not good. Nothing about that movie is good. So I couldn't just not say anything about it. And yeah, of course, he wanted me to like shout from the mountaintops that it's good. I didn't want to. Have I played the Assassin's Creed games before? Though I have. I played 2. I had a friend play the first one that I watched, but I played 2. I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Isn't that one? I think that's one. I've never heard of Mill of the Stone Women, but I feel like everybody has it on their shelves. Agreed. Yeah. Nice, you're not a Twilight fan, but that's a nice set. It's very, very well done for sure. But let's hop back in to HamiltonBook.com. If you want just like, this one is just like a single steelbook. $40 for 5 movies if you're a Twilight fan. Not a bad price. I wish this had more pictures than just the front and back. But what do you do? The Pacific Complete Series, $20. Not too bad. Hey, there's Tenebrae, $30. Synapse Films. Look at that. I love seeing all the boutique. I didn't mean to add to the cart. Can we take that out? I have this, so I don't need it. What stuff do I have in the cart? Let's check. Let's do a cart update. I don't need Tenebrae. So I'll take that out. Nope, let's go back. 0. Let's 0 that sucker. Or remove. There we go. Orgy of the Living Dead, The Lesson, The King of Comedy, The Leech, Steel Dawn, Mulan 2 Movie Collection, Cat O' Nine Tails, Flatliners, From Beyond. I did add, okay, so the 3 that I added before I even started the stream, From Beyond, Richard Jewell, Hills Have Eyes. So even though I didn't want to add it, because I thought it would take up all of my, or half of my $50 limit, it's in here. Hell or High Water, man. Okay, the other $25 one didn't show up in here. I don't even remember which one that was. Oh well. Well, I have $105 worth of stuff, so stuff already has to make the cut. But let's go through the rest of the stuff anyway and just see if there's anything else that we can't live without. I love seeing 4K Synapse films for $30 on here. That is great. I did a episode of the podcast Boutique Talk with Bluray, or not Bluray Dan, sorry, Bob's Blu-rays, and we had a good time talking about some Synapse films and Demons 1 and 2. That was a very good conversation. Meg, the Meg, steelbook right here, very cool looking image. $8. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Meg, but the steelbook does look nice if you do like the movie. That live action remake was terrible. Ooh hoo hoo! I've seen this for cheaper. I will say I've seen the Fly collection for cheaper. Scream Factory, awesome box set. I want to say I've seen this. I bought mine at Walmart for $30, if I remember correctly. 40 still not bad for the box set, honestly. It is a very cool box set. It has all 5 Fly films. Yeah, if you're just getting into Scream Factory and are looking to start collecting what they have, definitely cannot go wrong with the Fly collection box set for sure. Police Story 3 Super Cop. Who made this? Fortune Star. I've never heard of Fortune Star. But I'm trying to get more into Jackie Chan stuff too. I want to say somebody else, maybe. Okay, I've never heard of Fortune Star. That's strange. I've seen the set before, but I never know who made it. But I feel like I don't need Play Story 3 because I haven't seen 1 or 2. But I have seen like people unbox this box set. It looks gorgeous. It looks nice. Jack Reacher Steelbook for $5. Fun movie. First Jack Reacher I enjoyed quite a bit, even though I haven't seen the second one. But the first one was fun. Mama, I have not seen. Retaliation, another Arrow video that I have not seen. Climber, 101 Films is making the cut too. Look at that. I've heard people really enjoyed Ghost Watch. I don't think I need it. Irreversible. It doesn't come with the slipcover, but this is another it's altered in a sense, but it's a OCN Direct. The people that put out Vinegar Syndrome, they have a whole bunch of like partner labels. Irreversible's crazy. Irreversible's crazy. I think 21 is about what it's going for now. Irreversible's crazy. We got some Visual Vengeance on here too. Look at you, Hamilton book. I love seeing all the boutique label love. Here's another Scream Factory. Don't Knock Twice. I don't know Death Game. I don't know what that is, but I am intrigued by that box. Who makes this? Grindhouse Releasing. What is that? Who is that? What is this? So many questions. I don't know anything about this movie, this label. I've never heard of this in my life. Like grindhousefilms.com? Is this their own? Did they make their own stuff? I am so confused. If anybody has any information in the comments, please let me know. Because I'm very intrigued by that. Here's an AGFA release. Very cool to see. I love this. Shout Select even. Shout Select's getting some love. Very cool. I love Hamilton books so much. It's been a hot minute since I've been on their website. So seeing all of these boutique labels is great. Is this the Steelbook? It is. I didn't know if that was the metal pack or Steelbook. The next Steelbook I get of all of these movies are going to be 4K because I didn't get the ones at Best Buy. I wanted them to go down in price. I probably should have just picked them up there. Vinegar Syndrome, right? Gorgo, $25 on 4K. Yeah, somebody might be interested in that. Not me, but yeah, Breeders, some more True Blood, Tombs of the Blind Dead. Another Synapse Films. Look at that, so cool. I love seeing Synapse Films for cheap on Hamilton book. I have this movie, otherwise I would get it. What else do we have? Skeletons in the Closet. Have not heard of that, but that artwork looks pretty dang cool. Dark Tower Steelbook for $8. Not too shabby. Angry Birds movie, I'll pass. Page 6, you're coming with some bangers. I love to see it. Here's the Ronin Films or Ronin Flicks, Becky. Wow, an extra $10. You could get the same movie 2 different ways. I mean, the packaging on here is great, but I don't know if it's $15 worthy for sure. An Arrow video, $12. The Stylist. I have this one already. Haven't seen it yet, but I have it. I want to say this is a Vinegar Syndrome as well. Umbrella Entertainment. Okay. Nightmares. Don't know anything about Nightmares. Kind of intrigued though. But again, there's some nudity on there. Let's go back fast. Severin 2. Oh my god. The Devil's Game. I don't have a lot of Severin in my collection. Is this good, Severin, The Devil's Game? I don't know anything about this. But $18 for Severin seems like a deal because their stuff is always expensive. Worldwide disc premiere of the acclaimed Italian TV. This is a TV show? What is this? Oh my god, I am like going down a rabbit hole and I'm completely enjoying myself. The Devil's Game. Can I have... Okay. I'm intrigued by this. I might just search in the future Severin or Umbrella or Ronin Flicks and just see like what they have instead of like scrolling through 12 pages of stuff. There's some MVD on here too. Very cool. Castle Rock, the first season for $20. Witness. I'm going to talk about this movie with Huck in a couple of weeks. This Arrow video, this specific box set. I don't think this is much of a savings, honestly. $37.95. But I do have this in the collection. Haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it next week. And Huck is getting me very, very excited for Witness. So I'm pumped to finally watch it. Put it in and check it out. Whole bunch of Universal horror movies, volume 2, 4 that I've never heard of before. That's kind of interesting. Got some 4K Scream Factory, very cool. I want to say these are going for $20 elsewhere, so $22.95 is a little bit more expensive. Man, here's some Freeway too, less than $30 Freeway. For me, I'm usually not like this on a lot of other movies that I get, but for Vinegar Syndrome, I feel like I need every single part of the packaging I can get. And if it's just the basic cover, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have any. I have a couple that are like that, but they drive me nuts. So I don't want to add another one to the list like that. Like that one, I don't like that Space Jam. Space Jam New Legacy was terrible. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Twisting the Knife is another cool Arrow Video box set for sure. Wild Thing Steelbook, right? This is the Steelbook? Yeah, I don't have the Steelbook version, but the artwork does look nice. The artwork I am a fan of on that sucker. I think that looks sharp, man. A Serbian film. I don't see it on here. Matthew Perry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. The website is hamiltonbook.com. Any free shipping codes for Hamilton Book? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Man, I'm getting a lot of comments and followers on TikTok. That's awesome. I didn't think this would resonate with that crowd, but it is, and I love to see it. Wild Thing, never heard of. Invisible Maniac, another Vinegar Syndrome. I love seeing all this boutique love. I know I've already said that numerous times, but this is still astonishing to me. White Doomsday. Is that a Christmas movie? I'm dreaming of a White Doomsday. What is that? Scream Team releasing. I do like that cover artwork. A psychological tour de force. It is Christmassy too. I like that imagery. That's very cool. I don't think I need it for $10. 71-minute runtime. What? I kind of just want to look this movie up. I don't think I need to blind buy it for $10, but I am intrigued by it for sure. Men at Work for $15. Lover's Lane for $20. Very cool. Arrow Video once again. Oh wow, we got some Radiance in here too. Awesome. Look at that. Visible Secret. I'm shocked by how many boutique labels are in here. $21 for any Radiance release is great. And I don't have this one. Fart. Do I need to get it? Do I need to have this in my life? God, that would... I know I'm going to get King of Comedy. For sure, 1,000%. And I'm 80% sure I'm going to get From Beyond. So right there is like $35-ish. Probably close to $40 after tax. So I can't get Visible Secret. Do I have to like log? Yeah, I have to log in somewhere. I won't do that, but I'll have this video for reference. Visible Secret is one that I do want to like have in my mind for when it goes on sale more. Golden Era. It doesn't have the really freaking cool slipcover. ETR Media. I liked this documentary. I have this in my collection, and I love the packaging. Even without the slipcover, I feel like the slipcover is a must to have this movie. But even the normal packaging just looks like an N64 game. Can't go wrong with that. Got a nice Severin box set. Look at that. I don't own any Severin box sets. I think I only own 1 or 2 Severin movies in my collection even. But that one's a big boy. Danza Macabre, Volume 1. I don't think I'm going to get this because that's more than my budget. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued. 4 Gothic classics in that sucker. Maybe in January. Case of the Scorpion's Tail, $15. We got some 4K Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Again, it doesn't have the beautiful box like I got. And I want to say that box, when I bought it, was $35. This is just the basic 4K for $30. The 4K looks phenomenal. I will say that. But again, the box, the casing for Vinegar Syndrome everything is what I really get obsessed with collecting over. Terrifier for $15. I have this already, but I love the first Terrifier. The second one I liked. The first one I loved. A Woman Kills, Radiance. I don't have that one either. My God, I need to hit this up more often, man. Ghoulies 2, $25. I don't think so. MVD, you crazy for that one. Let's do page 8. The Son of the Stars, 18. That artwork looks cool, but I don't know what that is. Holy Spider, I've heard good things about that movie. I have not seen it. Satanic Panic, is that? No. I thought that was a Scream Factory release. I have this, but I have not seen it. Night Feeder looks like a movie I don't need to see in my life. Gwen, another Shudder original. Come on, what's going on here? We got Swamp Thing. We got MVD Swamp Thing, I'm assuming. Why aren't those loading? That's bizarre. Because I'm assuming that's RoboCop, Arrow Video. Why is that? Okay. I don't know why that's going weird. That's like a line I wanted to look up. What is this? I know the movie, but what is this packaging? What does this include in there? A puppet? Because that box looks crazy. It just says special edition Labyrinth packaging. These are special features, not what's like in the actual box. Why wouldn't it tell you what's in the box? What is in the box? That box looks very bizarre, don't you think? I wonder if it's the glass ball. I don't know. That's I'm intrigued to see what's in there, and I have no idea. But I'm not going to pay $40 for it either. Zombie Fight Club. Okay. Intrigued by the name. We got some Roadhouse, some Vinegar Syndrome title here. Again, if it was $30 for all of like the awesome packaging, I'd get it. Yakuza Graveyard for $21. Taxi Hunter, Vampire's Kiss, Jallo Essentials Black Box, $50. $50 seems like a lot. I feel like I've seen this one go for like 35, 40, somewhere around there. The Dungeon of Andy Mulligan's Killer for $80. $90, excuse me. But it's Severin Film. Severin Film stuff is so expensive, man. I've heard this movie's pretty good. I have wanted to watch this. $6. You Can't Kill Meme. It's about that Pepe the Frog. I might get this. A hybrid documentary feature film about the genesis of memetic magic. I've wanted to see this doc for a while. Utopia Films too. Yeah, I'm getting it. For $6. I'm getting it, and that might be my budget right there, folks. Those are 3 movies that I really want. We've seen that one before pop up, Southland Tales, because I remember talking about it. Yeah, a lot of these I don't know. I'm having a very good time going through these. Gruesome Twosome for $15. Adjust Your Tracking. This was another ETR Media, if I remember correctly. Black Circle. Let's go. Another Synapse Films for under $20. Black Circle's a fun movie. Witness for $30. Oh, this is the Blu-ray as opposed to the 4K. I see. Ski Patrol for $15. Dragons Forever. Another cool box set. Last American Virgin. I don't have and I want. Maybe next time, because I want to say, like, right now I have the 50 in my head, so I want to make sure that there's nothing else on here that I'm like, oh man, I really want this. Here's a Steelbook for Rogue Nation for $8. Final Countdown. I've heard the transfer of this is insane. 25. I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not. There's just a lot of good boutique stuff on here, and it's hidden. It's like page 8 on here, right? 7 or 8. That artwork looks phenomenal. I love the way that looks. Invaders from Mars. I have A Moment of Romance. I do have page 8. Page 8 is bringing the heat, man. We have another Vinegar Syndrome right there. Ready Player One. That comes with a Rubik's Cube. What? Includes exclusive Rubik's Cube keychain. You can keep that. I'm okay. Sorry, I pulled that up just to see what the freaking Rubik's Cube looked like. Last House on the Left. I don't have this. If this was the box set for $30, I would have to change my entire plan. But it's not, so I'm not. But I do want this. The back looks like the box. I think I'm overthinking that. Let's go back here. Polar Express I don't see on here over on TikTok. Do I have Ghostbusters? I do. You spent $30 or $53 on here. I could easily spend $150 on here without even blinking. Derek, thank you for the follow. Let's go over and look at comments on here. I don't think I've done that for a while. I've just been literally looking at Hamilton book. So, uh, damn, $105. I know. I think I already have the 3 that I'm going to get, honestly. Grindhouse does some cool stuff. You haven't bought too much from them, but they put out a cool Cannibal Holocaust release a while back. Cool. What's up, Dell? How's it going? I've been thinking about placing a Hamilton book order this week myself. They've got some great stuff. I'm trying to keep it under $50, and that has been very, like, in my cart already is like $105. You've heard Taxi Driver or Taxi Hunter is a lot of fun. Okay. Vampire's Kiss is great. It's a fun movie. I feel like I should push it to 60. I can't push it to 65. I got more people to buy for it besides myself this month. Maybe next month I can do that, but not this month, man. Not this month. Wilkie says, hey, okay, let's go back to some Hamilton book. Deadly Games for 15, not a bad price at all. Carlito's Way, that just came out too. $40 seems about what it's going for now. Ghost to Nursing, I've never heard of. Evil Laugh, I want to say I have that. Dead Country, never heard of that. Dark Waters, nope. A lot of these I haven't heard of before. The Werewolf versus Vampire Woman, I'm okay. Mindfield looks a little nutty. So does Mind, Body, Soul. The Return of Swamp Thing, I do have already, that 4K. Giallo White, too, $40. Wasn't the other one 50? Wasn't Black 50? I thought it was. The Grand Tour from Unearthed Classics. I've heard that's a really fun movie. I don't have it, though. Red Sun, another Radiance. There's a lot of Radiance films that I don't have that I feel like I should hop on this sale for, especially the one that was 18. The ones that are 22, maybe they'll drop to 18 at some point. There's the Swamp Thing Blu-ray. I have the Iron Perfect. Last House on the Left on Blu-ray instead of 4K. What is this? We looked at the Steelbook. This is another Steelbook? What Steelbook is this? Is this like a Steelbook box set? I didn't even know this was a thing from Arrow Video. Movie Hunter, are you on here? What is this? Steelbook box set. Cool. I have the Steelbook. I had no idea this was a thing. I am kind of intrigued, but I have the Steelbook that's in it already, so I don't need it. But that is cool. Vampires and Other Stereotypes. That's a I have not watched the movie, but Visual Vengeance sent that my way. It's got a lot of cool physical goodies inside of it, which I always love to see in my collections. Homegrown Horror. Does that not come with the box? That's bizarre. I wouldn't get that. Because I want to say it was going for around this price on Vinegar Syndrome's website with the cool looking box for it. The Clue documentary for 15. No way. Gosh. Enjoy the Ride Media. I want this. But again, it doesn't have the slipcover. And I don't want to I don't want to change everything that I've already changed, but I will get this in the future. We got Primal Rage for $21. No way. From Vinegar Syndrome. Even without the slipcover, I feel like that's a really good price. I don't think I've seen Primal Rage for cheaper. That's cool. Hugo 25. I don't think so. Man, this Sega documentary, it's not a documentary. I love Enjoy the Ride Media, or ETR Media is what their label is called. They come out with a lot of cool stuff that just kind of fits my interest. They put a lot of Slopes Game Room, which is a YouTube channel. They put 5 hours of his content just on a disc. But again, that one had a cool slipcover on it as well. I hope they do more of that. I love seeing YouTube content get physical media releases. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy's channel, but I do appreciate that this is being done for sure. Cold War Creatures, $50. Box set looks cool on that sucker if you haven't seen it before. Yeah, there's just again, it does not have this slipcover. Sold out so quick on this Wrestling with Shadows for Hitman Heart. I do have Glow, but again, I have it with the slipcover. Man, a lot of these are just boutique labels in the back here. This makes me want to scroll on and on. So I'm hoping you guys are okay with that and not bored to tears from this, because I'm enjoying it. Yeah, a lot of good prices. Here's another Radiance box set. This box set's really nice, by the way, of Costra Nostra. Got some 4K Ringu for 30. The pricing back here isn't the best, if I'm being honest. Even though I do see a Arrow Video Blu-ray for 15, so that's not bad. But it's definitely you gotta dig a little deeper in the back end to find some good deals for sure. She Was So Pretty, I've never heard of before, but that looks intriguing. Especially like this looks Christmassy, and that's where my brain is right now. I'm like, do I want Christmas movies? Anvil, The Story of Anvil, that's a fun documentary. Here's a Synapse, or no, not Synapse, a Severin box set. Oh, Arrow Video box set, excuse me. I've seen this box set. I don't know any of these movies, but this box set looks great. The box set looks gorgeous. And for $60, that does not seem like a bad price for this sucker. Comes with a lot of movies and a giant book, if I remember correctly. And I remember when this one came out, like people were gushing over how cool the packaging was on it. It does look nice. But yeah, a lot of these movies are just like, okay. Do you want all the Birdemic movies? Who's foaming at the mouth for those? Effects, Shame, Fake It So Real. I like a good wrestling documentary. I do. But again, slipcovers. I kind of need these. Outwaters, I have. Yeah, a lot of these I either have or I don't think I'll ever need. They fall into like both of those categories. I've heard good things about Kid Brother. I've heard good things about Out of the Blue, directed by Dennis Hopper, if I remember correctly. Christmas Cruelty. I do have this one, and this movie is crazy. The first 10 minutes are brutal, and the last 20-25 minutes are also brutal. And then, like, the middle hour is just like a group of 3 friends hanging out and getting ready for Christmas, and like no mention of the killer at all. It's a very interesting movie, to say the least. Zodiac Killer, Rain Man, $30. Okay. Yeah, just all boutique labels back here. They might not be for crazy good deals, but I do like to see them on here. Another Visual Vengeance. Got some more Unearthed movies. Low Desert Sound, another ETR Media movie. Have seen. It's another decent documentary. Yeah, I'm going to scroll through these really quick. We got the blue box Jello Essentials on here too. That's probably the most expensive of the sets I've seen. Toxic Avenger, $100. That's about what it's going for right now. A whole bunch of like the adult stuff on here. I'm kind of shocked to see that. And it makes sense that they're all back here. Man, Severin, Jesus. I can't, like, Severin I want to get into more, but their stuff is so expensive. Yeah, there's just a lot of adult stuff back here, and that makes a lot of sense. I do want to see Blood for Dracula, though. I'm intrigued to see it at least. I don't know if I need to see it in my life, but I am intrigued. Yeah, there's just a lot of vagine on the back here, isn't there? Freeway 2. I want to see 1 and 2, man. But yeah, if that's all this is going to be, we might just be done. And I might just go to the cart. Got some Showgirls on 4K for 25. Got some Emmanuel. Just a lot of that stuff. A lot of this stuff. Scrolling through these really quick. Killer Condom. Yep, that makes sense being on page 12 here. Girls Gone Wild. Jesus. Have not thought of that in a long time. We already have some things going out of stock, though. Messiah of Evil, I really wanted. Dang. Okay. Piranha Double D is out of stock. Look at that. Currently on back order. That'll probably be on back order for a while. They had Sidekicks for 25. They had Waterworld for 40. I can't believe that one sold out so quickly. And they had the nice box set of Ghost Watch for 18. I would have got that one. But yeah, that is everything, folks. Let's go back to the cart and look at things that I want. I think the lesson is getting removed. Even though it's $3, it's getting removed. I feel like Steel Dawn is getting removed. I feel like I can find that pretty much readily available. Mulan, I'm sorry. You're getting out of here. I don't want to get rid of Cat of Nine Tails. I really don't. Flatliner, since I have it already, even though, man, it's $8. It's $8 Arrow Video. What am I at now? $100. I'm at $100. Oh my God. Richard Jewell, you're gone. Get out of here. Man, all of these I kind of want. Oh no. I have Hills Have Eyes Blu-ray on Arrow Video. I just don't have it on 4K. Do I need the Blu-ray? Oh God, like I feel like I could get rid of this, but that out of all of these, that's the one I want the most. Like I feel like I want this stock, and I want King of Comedy, and I want From Beyond, and those are like the three I'm going to do. Oh my God. The Leech, I do want you, but you're getting removed. Sorry for that. 80. So I could get rid of this, and that would be like 70. That would be like 68. Uh, get rid of that. That would be like 60. Oh, okay. And then like get rid of this, and it would be 50-ish. And then I could keep Orgy of the Living Dead. Maybe I'll do that. I don't think I'm gonna like make my cart 100% set in stone on this video, just because I need to like sign into my account and move stuff to the wish list and stuff. Like I wish I wouldn't have like canceled a couple other things. I'm definitely getting You Can't Kill Meme because this is the last chance I'll get it on here. But yeah, I think I'll be able to get four. I think I'll be able to get You Can't Kill Meme, Orgy of the Living Dead, King of Comedy, and then From Beyond. I think those are the four that I'm going to go with, even though I really want this. And $8 for a Arrow video I don't have, I feel like I need, and I also want this. So right now we're at what, 80? 80's not bad, right? For 7 movies, for how many 4K? 3 4K? That's not bad. I'm talking myself into it. I don't think I need to, but $80 isn't bad. We'll see what happens. I'll give you an update next time I go live. You watched 3 Billboards last week and gave Francis. Yeah, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is definitely a good movie for sure. You got to jump. It's late where I'm at, but yeah, I love chatting movies as well, man. They made a box set and a single for 12 Monkeys. I didn't know they did that for the Steelbook one. That kind of makes me sad. That I kind of want that box set now. Also, you've seen my Five Nights review. You respect my thoughts. Yeah, I was not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. That movie, I think my second worst movie I've seen this year. Just was not for me, man. Never bought from Hamilton Book. Need to place an order. Yes. I want to spread the word of HamiltonBook.com because they are great, and I feel like not enough people talk about them. Not sure if I came across the Toxic Avenger set yet. Yeah, $100 is a bit steep. I do have that set. Tromo was nice enough to send that my way. It's great, but I don't know if it's $100. The cardboard on it is a little bit flimsy, and I feel like for anything over $100, it needs to be like super duper quality. But the transfers look good. Just the box set itself isn't that great. I haven't seen the Shield WWE doc yet. I do check everyone's Letterboxd. Yeah, I have a lot of WWE stuff on my Letterboxd watch list, especially stuff that's on streaming on platforms that I already have. Like, there's a lot of WWE docs that are on there that I'm like, hey, if I'm in the mood to watch wrestling, I'll throw this on. And yeah, it's with my subscription. 4K Steelbooks and more 4K Steelbooks. Absolutely. But I think we're at 90 minutes here. I think I have a good shopping cart down. I think it's going to be it for tonight, unless anybody wants to kind of say any other questions that I have. I got the chat over here, over on TikTok. What website is this? HamiltonBook.com. Absolutely. That's what it is. Don't Kill Meme isn't good. The Pepe documentary. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe I'll look up reviews on that sucker, and I will maybe keep Flatliners and take out Pepe. I don't know. I've wanted to see that Pepe doc for a while now. We'll see. The saga continues, as they say. But I think that's about it for tonight. That's really all I wanted to do was just do some shopping. Some late night, Sunday night shopping. It looks like Dallas is going to beat Philly, which is sad. I'm a big Eagles guy, not a big Cowboys guy. But there's still 13 minutes left. We'll see what happens. There's a timestamp for you in here. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining and watching, especially if you got all the way to the end. Thank you very much. I will be going live on Wednesday for my next episode of Boutique Talk. Going to talk to artist Z Zhao, and we are talking. I have 2 of her releases. I have John Wick Chapter 4, and I have Ran. Both of them look phenomenal. She's done a couple more from like Shout Factory and stuff. But yeah, that should be fun. And I want to do more just random lives like this. I didn't promote this one too much at all. It was very spur of the moment. But I hope you had a good time, because I know I did. Great stream. Yep. Hope everybody has a good night. Absolutely. And with that, I think I'm going to sign off as well. Thanks again for watching. And until next time, I'll see you.